93.
Held back in 93. The only athlete here to have done that. I mean, I know I raced there, but she's still going. Amazing. Thiele's shot of Ekaterina Thiele. The German sculler, you see her with the black, red and gold blades, just going out of shot there.
She's out of the quad. She's got good experience in sculling, but it's a huge start from her.
Well, Fiubi Eriksson, the Danish sculler, really getting on with her body there. This is a massive race too for the British. There we look at Karsten. They've so far not won a gold medal at this event. And Karsten, well, the boat's running beautifully flat. There she is, looking straight down the boat, still competitive at the age of 44, turns 45 this year. Ekaterina Thiele, there's no surprises with her and her coach Angie now. You know exactly what you're going to get. Blast out. There's Karsten, Sam. We saw her yesterday. Really fantastic sculler and beautiful technique. Back there in 5th place at the moment.
It shows the strength of the field, though, doesn't it? At 300 metres. Yeah, starting to settle. Germany and Belarus still at punishingly high rate. Ekaterina Thiele of Germany will have to just lower the stroke rate before too long, I think.
Well, she's seen the German women's quad win, and that will have been imprinted on her. She'll be delighted at that result, but you know, she will see the sense of possibilities. When you're an Olympic champion at the age of 32, you want to try things, and why not try something? Why not be out there? The sculler from Viking Leipzig, back with her old coach Angie Noack, the former East German Auswoman, and she is leading this race at the moment. Tracking her to her right, Fiubi Eriksson, the silver medalist from London in 2012, that magical scull. And then Victoria Thornley with the number 3, the tall Brit. Well, that is their one hope for gold today, Sam.
It is now, but watch out for Karsten as well, as that shot pans wide. We may just catch up with Karsten over on the far side.
I saw that. Karsten looked to be right up there.
There you go. She's starting to make ground. That shot is from just in front, so it doesn't show quite how close she is there. She's the fastest boat on the water as it stands. You wouldn't know from how calm and collected the stroke is. That's a much better shot.
There's good natural length. I mean, Karsten normally is not in this sort of contact at this stage of the race because the pace of the leaders has really taken the contest away. She had a look round at Thiele. I think she can sense that she's higher up at this stage of the race, coming up to 750. Fiubi Eriksson, she had that, such a shame in Rio, the Olympic semi-final. Just that upset which caused her to miss a final place, but she is now back to her best, using her body to tremendous effect. The leverage she gets away through the hips there. Coach Mads Halbro Hansen really worked very, very hard on that. Vicky Thornley patient though, Sam, in so far.
Yeah, we're not yet at the halfway marker, and keeping it very controlled. This is one of the closest races we've seen, I think, and it will shape up to be for the rest of it as well. One crew, I think, who have we dropped from the top there? Elsa Gulber has drifted over on the top of your screen there. But those 3 crews running in the centre and left of your screen really are running very, very level. We're coming up towards the 1,000-metre mark, and that's the camera from the 1,000.
It's a cracking race, isn't it, Sam?
Isn't it?
Absolutely cracking race, because, I mean, it's very hard to pick the winner from here. I think Fiubi Eriksson, possibly with her pedigree, a power, can do that. She's gone away to have kids after the London Olympics, came back for Rio, disappointed with that semi-final where that incident just stopped her from qualifying. She's learned a lot from that. Vicky Thornley, this will be the point of the race where she'll want to win, because she hasn't got a sprint finish. She's been working with her coach Paul Reedy on just being a little loose with her hands around the back turn, Sam, just to give that extra looseness and relaxation forward. Hasn't got the power of Ubi Eriksson, but she's certainly got the leverage. There's Ubi Eriksson.
Yeah, that's lane 4. She's relatively older than a lot of the competition here until we find our way to Ekaterina Karsten. There, though, that is a brilliant shot. That shows exactly how closely matched these 3 competitors are.
This is really the chance for Victoria Thornley to make a mark. Janine Gemalen, the Swiss who won in Belgrade, is not here. So now Vicky Thornley, who took the silver medal in Belgrade, and there's a great, you can see there, she's nice and loose around the back turn with her hands. I think that's given a little bit extra, Paul Reedy. She's trying not to sort of be too heavy feathering the blades, using a natural reach. She's got great posture in the boat, came into the sport from horse riding, and well, silver medal in the double scull with Catherine Granger, who is here watching with the BBC at the finish, and there will be celebrations if her crewmate from Rio takes home a gold. This will be Britain's first gold medal if she manages to maintain it, but Ubi Eriksson and Tila will have
something to say about that, I think.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yeah, well, as we're coming up towards the 1500 metre marker now, we'll get another look at how close it was. 3 crews sat within 3/4 of a second at 1500 metres, and it looks pretty close still as they come through. In fact, the first 3 crews separated by just on a second. Karsten is by no means out of it. She may be 3 seconds down, but with 500 metres to go, I would want to be more than 3 seconds away from Ekaterina Karsten.
That's a great shot. So when you've been in the lead in the Olympic final, coming into that, you've led the women's double sculls from start to finish, you know what it feels like, and you're going to really use that experience for everything it's worth in this singles race. Vicky Thornley determined to stay out in front. They've got a lot of racing to do, but she's gone early, and Tila is coming back, and for Ubi Eriksson, I think that's it from the Dane. I don't think we'll see anything more from her. Beautiful. I think that technique that Paul Reedy has been working on, the looseness around the back turn, she's not really trying to pull the blades in too far. It's really given her a sprint, and she's got more vibrancy in the sprint for the line than I've seen before.
It's a much lighter stroke, isn't it? It's more delicate all round, and it seems to have just saved her that much energy every stroke that she's got enough left now to defend as they come into the last 200 metres.
Look at Karsten here, Sam. You called it out. Is she going to make a medal?
Not sure.
Whoa, look at the expression on Vicky Thornley's face. She is absolutely putting everything into it, and she's dying because Tila is coming up. The German sculler has found a second win. The Olympic champion in quadruple sculls. There she's in the picture, and we look across. Vicky Thornley still in the lead. I think she's done enough, Sam.
She's under threat, though, isn't she? I think Tila, though, perhaps under the greatest threat now.
Look at Karsten. Karsten is in a medal position. She could win this. Karsten has got a few strokes left. Vicky Thornley still in the lead as they pass us.
As they come to us, it's Vicky Thornley with the lead. Then, it's desperate. I would say Karsten in at least silver. Karsten for silver, and Thaler of Germany should hang on to the bronze medal. Great Britain, Vicky Thornley, great work for her. Great Britain's first gold medal at this event. Belarus for second place. Germany, that's Thaler, takes third ahead of Ubi Eriksson of Denmark, who went off the blocks like a rocket, but now suffering the effects of his Kleist in Sweden. Fifth ahead of Elsa Gulba of Latvia, and that is Vicky Thornley there, delighted and exhausted, having been chased to the line